Karina here for MoBuzz TV, trying so hard to be cool. We begin today with a new mobile service for those who need a bit of a boost in the popularity polls, even if that means stuffing the ballot boxes. Now, ages and ages ago in MOBA's prehistory, we told you about a service whereby you could send a text and then receive a call to give you an excuse to get out of a sticky situation, like a blind date that turns out to be this guy. But what if you just feel you can't measure up when you're out with other people who you're pathetically trying to impress through transparent and shallow markers of status, such as the number of calls you receive in the course of an evening? Well, for every socially constructed insecurity, there is a business waiting to profit from selling you the solution, and so we have Popularity Dialer, which is actually a multi-purpose service. They make excuse calls and calls that just make you feel better as well. You can organize the calls online and schedule several at once. No need to find an excuse to text while in your uncomfortable situation. And you can sample the calls online, so no surprises. I would say the next step is to have a greater variety of calls. They've only got 4. I could record some great ones for them. Better yet, you should have the option to send a call to someone else, like a pre-recorded rant or the reading of a lovely poem telling someone how radiant they are, depending on your needs. Here's a tidbit about the use of new media coming from unexpected quarters, and it all concerns the global warming debate. Though Al Gore says the debate is over, his critics persist, and recently this animated spoof of An Inconvenient Truth surfaced on YouTube to make a point, though I haven't figured out yet what that point is. The spoof is called Al Gore's Penguin Army, and portrays Gore as, well, the penguin, brainwashing lots of little penguins about the evils of global warming till they're bored and falling asleep. But the blatant misuse of Linux's Tux the Penguin is not the most interesting thing about this clip. It's where it came from. The Wall Street Journal contacted the poster to ask him about it, but they didn't get very far. So they checked the routing info from his emails and found out that they came from a prominent Washington, D.C. PR and lobbying firm with clients like ExxonMobil. Wow, that's very with it. I would have expected corporate lobbyists to be pretty unhip, but this is kind of creative. I mean, even if they don't present a single actual counter-argument, it's the truthiness that appeals. Now, some nerd news. When I asked viewers for their reading material turn-ons and turn-offs, the responses made me realize that MoBuzzers are a really literate bunch. They're a bunch that might appreciate LibraryThing.com, a site where you can create a library-quality catalog of your personal book collection and communicate with other people reading the same stuff. They emphasize ease of registration and use, and that they are not about book selling, but book loving, book recommending, one may say book obsessing? In a healthy way, of course, though, and on their groups page there is something for every kind of bookworm, from feminist sci-fi to origami. So you don't even have to wait to run into that person reading your favorite book on the metro. You can find them, seek them out. And in the true spirit of a bookworm, contentedly absorbed in the world between the pages and resentful of trying to explain it to outsiders, they proclaim that if their buzz page, which is full of glowing quotes, cannot convince you, you cannot be convinced, so go away. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, I hope to... Oh, it's my 12:30 affirmation call. Hello?
You are so awesome. You are probably one of the greatest people alive on Earth today. When you walk down the street, everyone is just smiling and happy because you walked down the street. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're helpful. Everyone just, they just want to be in your presence because you make everyone feel so good. And not only that, I think actually you are probably one of the coolest people that I know. And not only me, I was talking to someone the other day and they said that by far the coolest person on earth has to be absolutely you. And your athletic build and